Hi there, my twinnies. I just wanted to take a few minutes to share with you an experience I had. I was sleeping and I had this crazy dream about my mom. We were standing in the back area of an apartment complex. There was a lot of green grass and she was over pretty far away from me, and I was standing in a walkway and I saw her. She started to run towards me, and in my mind, or in my consciousness, I was still of the belief that she had not passed yet. And so as I was interacting with her, it was as though she had not passed. And so she was running towards me and I'm like, "Mom, what are you doing?" And she's like, "I can run again." And she said that right as she was passing me, and I was thinking to myself, "You're gonna hurt yourself. What are you doing? You need to slow down." And she was just running. And so I kind of started running behind her, and she slowed down and she turned in and she walked into this apartment, and it was filled with all of these people. Well, the people were not only people that had passed, but people that were still here. And they were laughing and they were joyous and they seemed excited, and I was concerned. I felt this concern that she was gonna die, she was gonna have this I don't know, she was gonna pass away. And she looked back at me and she said, "I won't die." And then I woke up. And so I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mama, I have never seen my mom run." So it was interesting. That piece was interesting to me. And that as I was navigating the dream, it was as if she hadn't died yet. But that fear of her dying came through even in the dream, and her assurance that she wasn't going to die. So as I was thinking about it and as I was processing it, what I felt in my heart was that she was letting me know that there is an eternal aspect of us. That it was her gentle way of showing me that she is eternal. And that aspect, that soul aspect that I talk about so much with my twins, that is so very true. And she was assuring me that aspect of her will never die. The coolest part about going into the room where my twin, my grandparents, I have a best friend that passed in my 20s, all of these people that I know are quote unquote on the other side, or as I say, have graduated from this physical experience. They served their purpose and graduated and are at that next level. They were in the room with people that are still very much alive. My living sister, my living brother, my godparents, all those people are in there too. And I was like, how cool is that? It's there's this eternal soul aspect of us that whether we're having this physical experience or not, like I say, we start eternally, or that we start as souls and we come into this experience as twins, with this agreement to have whatever that experience ends up being as twins. But I think all humans have that, and that eternal aspect of us exists even while we're here in the physical. So that was what I felt from it. It was so exciting and peaceful and joyful, and not at all what I expected to feel 6.5 weeks into this journey. And so I want to share something very, very special to me and my sister that I haven't shared yet with all of you. When my mom passed, we went to an organization to help determine what we were going to do with her body, and they gave us options of things that we could have created, and we ended up getting these necklaces made. And this is my mom's thumbprint, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is an infinity sign in the top part of that thumbprint with her, where the heart is. And so when we first got this, my sister and I both looked at them and we were like, oh my gosh, there's an infinity sign in her thumbprint. How does that happen? I've never seen that before. Seriously, there's an infinity sign. I'm not sure if you can even tell, but there's an infinity sign in my mom's thumbprint. And the interesting thing about that to me is that she's always talked about how infinite we are, the eternal aspect of us and how infinite we are. And so, anyways, I had an incredibly magical experience, what I believe was with my mom's soul. And I believe that that room was full of many, many, many souls, those that have passed on and those that are still here having their physical experience, and that we are learning through this journey. Both my sister and I are learning about our own infinity, our own infinite purpose and power. And as my brain is slowly but surely getting rewired on how to navigate this earth without my mom here in the physical, I'm really, really working and trying to stay open to experiencing her spiritually. And if it means that I get to hang out with her in my dreams, cool. That's awesome. So anyways, 6.5 weeks in and still working through the process. And believing that she is still sharing wisdom with me, even to this day. And I'm grateful, very grateful. I love you all. I hope you're having a great evening, and I will catch up with you again soon. Good night.